5 years ago, I cashed out my 401k and never looked back to him. And I'm gonna tell you what that's been like. And then if it's worth it, it has been worth it. And you can just probably decide yourself if that's something you want to do or what it takes or whatnot, right? So 5 years ago, in 2021, like February around this time, I was a full-time salary manager at this bakery shit. And I was in that bitch telling the grown-ups what to do. This shit was fire. But I was probably at work like 50 hours a week. Fucking, feel me, just there every day. And then ultimately I decided to take a risk, right? And I think the biggest takeaway from what I've been doing this 5 years is you are gonna work more than you would at a salary job or like an hourly job, but you're working for yourself, and the output, like the end, is damn near like limitless. It just depends on how much work you want to put in. And granted, 5 years and hundreds of thousands of dollars of investments and fucking just time, like making and creating and shit, I finally have 2 times what my 401k was. And my 401k was a little bit under like 6,000. And now, for me, now we up off that initial or fucking 401k shit that we took out and just took this risk. And it took 5 years. Granted, probably could have did it sooner, but what comes with this risk taking bet on yourself is a lot of just like learning on the way. And I didn't go to college. Well, I went to college maybe for like, I probably got like 40 credits in college. But it almost feels like I paid all this time of reinvesting. I just paid to learn how to do shit. I paid to learn how to fuck up. I mean, it's almost like I paid for college. Like I damn near paid for college, but just in the real world, and I was making money and paying my bills all at the same time. And if you're wondering like what it takes, it's really more mental than it is fucking than the output you're putting. Because of course, if you're betting on yourself, you're gonna have to work a lot. Like that's just what it is. Like when they say you quit your 9 to 5 to work a 9 to 9, that's what it really is. Because you need to be so self-absorbed with this shit and like so like consumed by it that it's really the only thing that you think of. And that's just what I've been doing for the past 5 years. And I never looked back, because there's nothing that would bring me what life has brought me other than doing what I did. And it's probably a little late in the video, but I've said it in a lot of videos, but I've cleared over like 200, 300K with my clothing brand. I now have multiple clients that I do the same thing for, and I have some like high profile brand development that I'm doing right now that's in the works. And I don't think there's any other way to have done that other than just taking that risk and cashing out my 401k 5 years ago. And it's kind of crazy in hindsight. Now that I'm older and I realize what I did, like I quit a salary job with consistency in a 401k, and I just took all that shit out and did a bet. And when I took that shit out, it was probably maybe like 2 months of rent. And that's actually crazy to do, realistically. And I think I'm only thinking that now because the system I built in place after 5 years, it's gotten to a place where I can think more and just reflect on things and plan on what I'm doing with my brand and just development, just more now. And that was some crazy shit to do, for real. But it was worth it. And it just takes a lot of believing in yourself, trusting what you're building is actually something of substance that'll last, and kind of being delusional to the point where you believe that it's gonna be what you want it to be no matter what. But then ultimately that delusion turns into confidence, and that confidence turns into a system, and you just have to keep building on that shit. And like, if somebody came to me and they were like, bro, I want to follow my dreams, some shit, and I have X amount of money or a 401k or some shit that I want to cash out and just quit my job and just keep going, I would say just make sure you're ready for the entire length. Like, make sure this is all you want to do ever. Make sure this is like your full, make sure this is the choice that you want to have. Make sure this is your choice every single fucking day. Otherwise, don't do it. And if you have any doubt, don't do it, because that's the only thing that's gonna stop you is doubt. And granted, I'm a human, so I still have doubt sometimes, but it's not the same as what it was before. It wouldn't be like, oh, is this gonna work? Because it's working already. It's like, oh, should I do this or this for the next upcoming drop? Or, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, it's not more of, is this gonna work? Because if I were to believe that it wasn't gonna work, then I wouldn't still be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always believed it was gonna work. I believed it was gonna work on day one. I believed it was gonna work on fucking day 1200, and that's how I'm still here. And it almost seems like the more you just prepare yourself and just embed yourself in this dream that you want, life will reward you based on how ready you are for shit. And that's what it feels like my experience has been ever since I cashed out my 401k and just never looked back. Like, if I told you year one or that first month that I think I was gonna end up here, where I have a brand that's been like profitable for fucking 5 years, I'm paying all my bills, and fucking now I'm finally being able to have a savings and my fucking retirement account is growing and shit, I wouldn't have told you, of course that's gonna happen, but I would have told you like, oh, of course it's gonna work. Like, of course I'm gonna get somewhere with it. Of course, like, yeah, it's gonna work. That's why I did it. Like, and that's really how you have to believe or feel about what you're about to do. Cause fucking, if you have any doubt, bro, you're just gonna, it's like the universe or God, whatever you believe in. I believe in God and the universe, and I believe in everything. That's some other shit, but it's like they can hear you and how you feel about what you want to do. And as long as you're constantly like feeding that beast, you'll get fed back. And it's just you probably gonna be more lonely, because you're gonna start like having people that disagree with you, maybe your family and shit like that. They want you to do something else, and you're just gonna, like, they're not gonna understand what you're building. And especially if they're older and they're not like with the times, they're not even gonna understand like the possibility that you can get to, because of the fact that technology and like the fact that art and creatives get paid so much more now, or why so many professionals eventually transition to being a creative or having some art shit. Like, it's just the times now. It's damn near like a gold rush. Like, and this is how I explain it. Like, there's the gold rush in California when everybody was moving to fucking California to go get gold. Right now, it's like the creative gold rush of the internet. Because realistically, like, nothing lasts forever. Like certain opportunities don't last forever. Like the Bitcoin shit, like if you got in way earlier, you're eating now. But that shit wasn't gonna last forever. Now, like the payout is not gonna be as big as it was before. So right now, the sooner you get into this creative gold rush, the better. And I think the reason mine's so successful is because I did it at a time when it was starting. And now the gold rush is still going on, but you can still make something out of it. Granted, you have good ideas, you believe in yourself, and you're willing to take a risk, because no risk worth taking is safe, bro. That's not even a risk. That's like a safe risk. It's just, those words don't even go together. And I would say, if like you're gonna do it and you don't have a 401k to cash out or some shit like that, just make sure you have a lump sum that will help you just be able to look forward and not think about what you have to take care of at the same time. As crazy as that sounds. Like, if I didn't cash out my 401k, I probably still would have done this shit. But I don't know. It might have been like a little, I don't know. I don't even know how to give that perspective, honestly, because that's what made me feel secure in starting it, is because I had a lump sum before I did it, and I already had a system going before I did that. But I just know it's taking a lot of delusion, hard work, and that's it, really. Just constant delusion, constant hard work, and if you don't look back, eventually you'll look around you and be like, holy shit, like, how did I get here? Like, yeah, bro, 5 years later, that's what I have to say about it. Just be delusional and be down to work hard and be down for it to fucking consume you. Because if you don't let it consume you, then what the fuck are you doing, for real? And you should want it to consume you, because if you want to just optimize it and grow it, and how else can you let that happen other than it being like the only thing you think about, the only thing you fucking like? It has to be the only thing you think about. Otherwise, yeah, bro. And then, yeah, 5 years later, bro, for real, you be hearing like all these like rich ass people like Warren Buffett and shit like them talking about they used to sleep on their floor. I think I finally understood what that means after doing this 5 years. Is like, you just have to be willing to fucking give up everything. Like, they didn't literally sell their couches, but they literally gave up everything just to do it. Like, it's a metaphor for how much are you willing to give, how much are you willing to dedicate your entire life to do this, to accomplish this dream that you want. And you just have to stick on it, because that's the only way you get that's the only way that you get the maximum payout, is if you just put everything into it. Like putting everything on red, like bet the house on red, gang. Like, I done bet the house so many fucking times that now I can bet shit like a part of the house versus the entire fucking house. Like, there'd be times I would have like fucking 76 cents, gang, and then I'm like, okay, this next drop is about to eat. And that's delusional as fuck, crazy for me to do that. Like, put myself in a position where I just use my rent money to fucking advance this dream and brand. But it's because I fully believed in what I was doing, and I still fully believe in what I'm doing. But now I don't have to bet the entire house. But the first step was damn near betting the house, betting every single ounce of stability that I had. Like, it's just what it takes, bro, for real. So I'm just making this out because if anybody's thinking about, I want to quit my job, I want to cash out my 401k, or be like, yo, I have like $5,000 saved up and I want to quit my job, I would say, hindsight, you should probably try to have a little closer to like 10 bands, so you can just think more. Or if you truly believe that your idea is different and unique and it'll take you to links you can't even imagine, then fuck it and just do it, bro. Because realistically, you only have one life in this bitch. If I didn't do this shit 5 years ago, I would not be here. Because everything just timed up so perfectly. How I was saying, like, the universe and God just feeds you if you just constantly feed this beast. That's what it was for me. Like, there's so much shit that's timing up. Like, my clients, how I met them, when they needed somebody, the fact that they needed somebody around this time, the fact that I met them in my journey to where I'm even capable to handle like these tasks and have these skills and know what to do. Like the quicker you just get on it and just dedicate your entire fucking life to it and take that risk, the more you'll see life just tell you that this is what you should be doing if you're doing the right thing. If you're doing the right things, if you're trying to really just get consumed by it. Like, life has no choice but to just help you get consumed by it more. But it's just being honest about how dedicated you are, how much time you're putting in, and how bad do you really want it. and it'll help if you already like know what you're gonna do once you quit. Like, you shouldn't quit and then do some shit or try to find an idea. Like, that's just, you're just gonna fuck yourself, realistically. And you could click around on my shit, go look at what I got going on, because I don't want to intertwine those worlds too much, like with this YouTube shit. But yeah, bro, 5 years ago, bro, cashed out my 401k, bro, when I was like fucking 20 something. Now we grown, young bull, and we doing this shit, bro. And we got enough time to fucking make YouTube videos and shit and try to build some more shit, bro. So if you thinking about taking that risk, bro, take that fucking risk, bro. Y'all already know I'm getting thumbnail. But yeah, take that fucking risk, bro. Just make sure you're ready. Make sure you're ready to be obsessive and consumed by this shit. Make sure you truly believe in what you're doing. Like, make sure you're not gonna look back. Like, cause that's the only shit that'll fuck you over. Make sure you get doubt out of your mind, cause it'll still come in, but it'll be easier once you just eradicate it. But yeah, bro, thumbnail time. Yeah, bro. Take that risk, bro. Just be ready, bro.